Okay, so one way I did discover is the first one. First, let's read it. It says, "Swab the deck and ready the cannons." Okay, so as we full screen it, notice how like all their fish characters, see like if you look in the very back, like that dude back there, steering, he's going back from where they came from. So like, so if you remember where they came from, there's like a little, I'll show you in playground, but remember they're going back from where they came from. And then also, like, look, we know he's like shooting himself, the cannon, back there. And there's a treasure map. Remember that? And then, I didn't even notice that. There's a compass on his chest for some weird reason. But, so this might be them trying to fight the Kraken, because like, you know, pirates, like, just like in a bunch of movies and stuff, they're always trying to fight the Kraken and whatever. And that might be something. And then, so yeah, so they might be trying to fight the Kraken, but whatever they're doing, they're going back from where they came from. It's weird. Like, look, you can see where they're looking. You can see how he's steering the boat towards there. It's just weird. They're just going back from where they came from. Maybe something scared them off. Maybe they're going to fight something. Because, like, he don't look that scared. Like, yeah. Okay, so this next one, oh wait, I messed up. Okay, so this next one, so basically, I think I'm gonna explain how I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, this is kind of obvious, like, it's kind of easy to predict, like, even they want to put a volcano if it wasn't gonna erupt, but, like, here's some evidence that, like, kind of locks it in for me. So, we see angry volcano, a picture of a volcano erupting, and now I'm gonna go get a playground match to show you some stuff. That in the battle pass, there was the volcano exploding. So I want to show something. Okay, so like you see in this volcano, like all the lava is just flowing out that way and whatever. But like there's just like do you guys notice like this little circular patch right here? That's just like it's like a little cycle of lava just sitting there. But why is it right under where the lava like comes up out of the eruption? Like, so I think that's gonna erupt because it's just weird for one little patch of lava just be sitting there and it'd be right under where the volcano comes up. Alright, so we didn't have to go far for this one, but the one I'm gonna be explaining this time is Master Key and the prisoner being on a team, or like an alliance type thing. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but so as we go down here, like we know Sunny Steps is the Keymaster's like home or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but as we go up the volcano, like see, look at all this stuff coming from Sunny Steps onto the volcano. Look, so like there's all these torches. There's like a building from Sunny Steps. Not to mention dragon. Just saying, because we've been saying dragons. But as we go up the volcano, like we'll see, this is where the actual volcano starts. There's still torches and stuff. And as we get up here a little bit, remember there's a building, and I'm pretty sure the prisoner is just not gonna let someone just build on his volcano if he's not friends with them. And look how there's like fire in its mouth. See that? So that might be something. Oh, and also this one might be wrong, but so you know how Master Key, he has all those what's it called? He has all these keys on him. He has a bunch of keys on him and stuff like that. So, like, maybe he unchained him, like, he rescued the prisoner or whatever. So, maybe that. For the next one, I think poor Dusty might be getting hit again. So, me and my friend, we were just playing a match, and I saw this. I was like, hey, I'm reading this. And, like, look at this. What is that? So we see fire. Remember, this was all in season 4. Like, it was just like, remember in my last video, or like a couple videos ago, I explained how season 4 and season 8 have either have a lot of similarities, or it's the exact same thing. So look how there's just a bunch of fire. It doesn't look like the meteor. It just looks like a bunch of fire, and then a little X right there. Now we can't really read what it says, but if someone can figure that out, that would be awesome. But anyways, so that, then we move over here. First, look, there's a bunch of steam coming off it. Another resemblance of fire. And then look at this. It's like the full temperature. Something with heat. And then like, this is whatever. I don't know what that is. But so that might be something. And then like, if you look at the binoculars right here, and then yeah, there's another thing. Alright, this one I'm gonna explain the prisoner and this girl, the Ember, and whatever. Alright, first of all, obviously, like, that's basically the Fire Queen or whatever. Like, that's the, yeah, I like that. Allies with prisoner or whatever. Yeah, it's like literally the hands of flame. But so that's like really obvious. But if we go over here, sorry for hitting my mic like 10 million times. But if we go over here, I'm pretty sure, if I could get there, okay, but I'm pretty sure that, okay, remember how, little earlier in the video, I was explaining how, Sunny Steps, is the Keymaster. Keymaster's probably friends with the prisoner or whatever. Okay, so if we go over here, this is in Sunny Steps. It's this girl just is stealing from Sunny Steps, right? But pay attention to these arrows, like all over, shooting at them. This will also explain how they're on allies. Alright, if we go over to the battle pass, well, first, remember earlier how I explained that a bow and arrow might be coming to the game? So remember that, and how the Ember was holding it. And if we go over here, look, oh, what the heck, I hate how the battle pass does this when I try to zoom in. Let me find it again, right here. But she's holding the bow again, but those are the same exact arrows that were in Sunny Steps fighting. So like, obviously those are together, and they're allies and whatever. But also, this is where it kind of gets deep. Remember, in some earlier videos, I explained how season 4 and season 8 are like really similar, and the Omega and the prisoner might be the same person and stuff like that. Alright, so let's go over loading screens. And also real quick, I want to, in the last video I did not explain this very good. It's called Turning of the Tide. Remember how the cube melted into Loot Lake and then like rose up again and whatever, and then exploded? But Loot, Water, and Tide, like that. And notice how they're all like pointing and running towards where like Lazy Lagoon and like all of the prisoner and all that stuff, they're running towards that, and then the cube comes back. We're like 110% the cube's coming back, right? So like the cube, like, yeah, I'm just trying to better explain what I said. I didn't explain it very good in the last video. But Turning of the Tide, like everybody from there is like starting to team up on the prisoner. Like maybe they get too powerful or something like that. And yeah, back to what I was saying about this. Remember the retribution thing I explained last time, and last time 3, I overcame the power, I'll gather my allies. See, the only thing is, we know the prisoner wants his revenge, his vengeance or whatever, and he wants his power back. We knew all of that, what it meant, but what we didn't know was the allies part. But now we know the Keymaster and Ember. like those are his allies, and then down to Retribution, it all like adds up from the Omega and stuff. Like it all just lines up perfectly. It makes sense.